Okay, well, happy Sunday morning to you all. It is Sunday, March 20th, about 10:45, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm headed out for a scoot commute this morning, working on a Sunday, whatever it takes. And I'm taking the PCX150 again, my frugal 100 mile per gallon commuter, highway-capable runaround. And pardon my voice, I'm still trying to get over allergies and head cold and chest cold and everything. I've been wanting to do some live streams for the Navi project and just for some other, getting to catch up with everybody, but I haven't had a voice, and it just decides to go out whenever it wants. Excuse me. So without a reliable voice, it's a little hard to do vlogs or live streams. I've been cranking through my Cannonball Run footage pretty good. I finished out the Cannonball Run itself through day 10, and then I'm working on the return trip home. There's going to be about 4 or 5 of those videos, I think. Maybe only 4. I condensed T+1 and T+2, which would be days 11 and 12 of the Cannonball, but not technically on the Cannonball. Anyway, I condensed those 2 into one video, and then I'm working on T+3 right now, and that is where we're headed from Barstow, California, out to Crane Canyon in Arizona. Excuse me. So that one's going to take me a little bit. I've got quite a bit of footage that has to be crunched down. I'm trying to keep all these episodes under an hour. A few of them have been longer than that, but I'm breaking out dedicated rides, stuff that's just absolutely fantastic, that deserves its own, like what was it, California 36 West. That was just a phenomenal highway, so I didn't want to chop anything out of that. And on the return trip home, I'm going to do the same thing for a few of the sections. We had some really nice scenery, and Grand Canyon ride was long and hard getting to it, and then coming back out of it was a little bit better. We ended up stopping through New Mexico for a hot air balloon ride in Albuquerque, and that was neat. And I took my 360 camera up on that and did about a 30-minute video, or a 30-minute recording anyway. So I'll be probably doing that one in 2 formats. I'll have just a regular reframed out of the 360 where I can kind of point the point of view where I want, and then the 360 will be just that, 360. It's going to be all its own. So everybody can kind of look around in 360-degree space and look down. Hopefully you don't have vertigo. The hot air balloon ride was interesting. I somewhat knew to expect, but I didn't really understand it. So in other words, when you get up in a hot air balloon, you're floating with the currents, so there really is no wind. It's very, very calm and very quiet, as long as the burners on the balloon aren't firing, to give you more lift. I had assumed that you would hear a little bit of wind noise or something like that. It is almost dead quiet. It is pretty neat. And we could hear dogs barking, way below us. You could hear traffic going by. You could hear all kinds of stuff. We flew over a couple of neighborhoods very close to the rooftops. I mean, maybe 20 or 30 feet above the roofs as we were taking off and landing. And that was kind of interesting. Waving hi and saying howdy to people in their backyards, and it's cool. So Albuquerque is the hot air balloon capital of the world. I'm sure they are quite accustomed to that, seeing all the hot air balloons fly right over their houses. And when we left Santa Fe, we just Albuquerque, we just continued on kind of east-southeast into New Mexico and Texas, and we didn't have a lot of great scenery or great stuff going on for those last 2 days. The final day was a real bun burner. We did over 540 miles that day, which I think was our highest mile count of the entire 27-day trip. We were just tired. We were ready to get home and take a load off, and we crushed it. 540 something miles. It might have been more than that. I'll have to look at the GPS stats, but we made it all the way back from very far west Texas. Can't even remember where we were, Laredo, or no, I can't remember what it was. And we just bashed it on, got home. I'm still working on totaling up all my fuel receipts and trying to tally the fuel economy and things like that. I'll try to put that in the final video. So that last video might take me a couple weeks to get out from now. I think the remaining ones will get out quicker than that. But the last video will take a little longer because I've got to do a lot of picture scouring and fuel receipt tallying and statistics and all that kind of stuff, so I can throw together some graphics and show kind of how the Super Cubs did over a 9,750 mile trip. It's pretty amazing. No mechanical problems, no failures, just ate through oil pretty fair amount, and definitely burned through tires and a couple of chains, and yeah. So I have to go all the way down toward the Heights area today. Maybe about 35, 40 miles. I can't remember what it is. 35 miles one way. So I'll have about a 70 or 80 mile commute today, just for this one site. Cruising along at 65, about 2/3, 3/4 throttle. All right, well, the highway trek was successful, relatively uneventful. Plenty of homicidal cagers in Houston, but yeah, everybody seemed to be pretty well mannered today. I'm hungry. I need to get some food. Didn't eat dinner last night, didn't eat the breakfast this morning, so doing a 18 to 24 hour fast, I guess. I'm trying to get back into my fasting routine. Not really a strict one, just kind of 12 to 14 or 12 to 16 hour fasts usually. Occasionally I stretch it to 18 to 24. All right, well, I've arrived. I'm gonna work and hopefully get back out for some more good riding today. We'll see. And I'm going to cheat. I really don't care if they don't like it. Nobody else comes over here. This is our sidewalk. Better than having my scoot stolen, because this is not a great neighborhood for that. Not a great neighborhood for security. It's a great neighborhood for getting your scoot stolen. Ugh. Turn it around. Okay, I will catch you all after my work chores are complete. Okay, everyone. Well, it's time to head back to my warehouse, and I don't know. No, I got some work to do there. I'm not sure if I'm going to swap for the truck or not. Ooh, get out of the gravel. That's deep gravel. Not sure if I'll swap for the truck or not, or just ride this back home. But we're supposed to be having some pretty nasty weather for a couple of days here. High winds, lots of rain, They're talking about 6+ inches of rain, so it could be kind of crazy. I don't know. We'll see. Talking about possible hail and tornadoes too, like 2-inch hail or something. It's kind of not great. All my cars are going to get all beat to heck if that's the case. Should have taken the opportunity a moment ago. Now I'm going to be stuck here for several minutes. All right. Well, back on the highway with all the crazy cagers, and head over to my warehouse. I have some TV stands that were donated to me, brand new, in cardboard boxes, and I left them in the back of the truck for a couple of days, and of course it rained, so the boxes are going to be all soggy and nasty, so I'm going to have to sort that out, get them out of the back of the truck at the very least. We're going to get me run over. Maintain your speed. It's a shift. Okay, well, I have arrived, and take care of my housekeeping chores that I need to do here, and get on back out to Katie. Catch you all in a bit. After several years, my little strap finally broke on my Shad SH39. It's just a plastic thing, so I'll put a little piece of rope or something on there to keep it from flopping totally open like this. I don't think it's going to hurt it. No. We'll find out. Oh. Yeah, that's in there. These cases have been great. I've been just thoroughly impressed with them. I think this one is 6 years old. Let's see what I've got. A 2014 CB500X. I bought it for that. I got it in 2015, so it's 7 years old now. Great cases. I decided with fuel prices being $5 a gallon almost, $4.60 here, or $4.50 something for mid-grade. I decided I'm not going to drive the truck. I'll keep scooting around on the frugal little 100-mile-per-gallon monkey. It's not getting that today because I was fighting headwinds. I don't know if you can see that. It says like 86. Can't even see it. Yeah, 86.7. So 87 miles per gallon average because I was running full throttle into the wind. It was like a 20-plus mile-an-hour headwind on the highway all the way out to my client site. So not doing quite as well on fuel as I normally do. I'll bet on the way back that's going to jump up. Unless the wind has shifted, which usually happens to me. Feels pretty cold out here. It's weather's changing. It was 70-something degrees. I think it's dropped a few degrees now. Feels more like mid-60s. Could be wrong. And I'm hungry. Ugh. Go home and check on the wife and the kids and see if they've eaten, and if they have, then I'm going to be bacheloring it, going and finding something for myself. Don't know what that's going to be though. Kind of got a hankering for Arby's. A roast beef sandwich sounds good. Wish I could get over this head cold.